I've finally seen the light, and I'm done with digital games. If you've been following me for a while now, you know that I don't have a large collection of physical Nintendo Switch games. I have hundreds upon hundreds of digital Nintendo Switch games, but I only have about 10, 15 physical games. And now I'm realizing that was really dumb. On the Communication Error podcast, which I'm a host of, link in description, we did an episode about physical versus digital gaming. Now that was over a year and a half ago, and I chose the side of digital gaming. My entire argument surrounded around convenience. And looking back at it now, I don't know if there's anything more than convenience that is a benefit for digital gaming. So the reason I went fully digital years ago is because I sold my entire Gamecube collection and I regretted that. And buying games digitally just takes that option out of my hands. And now I'm trying to rebuild that Gamecube collection. I made a video about it. It's really expensive to rebuild a Gamecube collection right now. It's probably at the highest that it's ever been, 20 years after release, and I really don't want the same thing to happen to me 20 years from now after the Nintendo Switch is done. Now, I do own a PlayStation and Xbox as well. I'm still going to buy digital versions of those games because I don't feel like PlayStation and Xbox games retain value like Nintendo games do. And that's why I'm doing this now. Nintendo Switch games are readily available, and I highly doubt that Nintendo games will go down in value. They're more likely to go up in value as time goes on. Yes, the Nintendo Switch is one of the most popular systems out there, and the Nintendo GameCube was a huge failure. Not as many people bought it, not as many people bought the games for it, so the value for Nintendo Switch games might not increase as much as GameCube, but I highly doubt that they'll go down in value. And the games that I don't think will go down in value, they're actually most likely to go up in value. That's the Pokemon games. History tells us that Pokemon games increase in value. For example, Gale of Darkness on the Nintendo GameCube goes for about $250 right now. Now yes, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield probably won't go that much up in value because they sold so much. They each sold about 25 million copies, and Gale of Darkness only sold like a million or so copies, so there's less copies in the world of Gale of Darkness, and that's why it increased so much in value. But games like Detective Pikachu Returns and New Pokemon Snap did not sell anywhere near the amount of copies that Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield sold, so I do believe that years and years down the line, they will be worth more than they are now. I can even see Pokemon Legends Arceus going up in value because it's more of a spin-off game than a mainline game. I already picked up 6 of the Pokemon games. I will be trying to get all of them to have a complete collection, which I think will make them worth more in the future. I definitely want to get New Pokemon Snap because that one is a little bit harder to find, leading me to believe that, yeah, it will be worth more years down the line. It's not only going to be the Pokemon games, I'm also going to get most, if not all, of the Nintendo first-party games. I already have Amio pre-ordered physically. I have Echoes of Wisdom pre-ordered physically. I have Mario Party pre-ordered physically. Also helps that Best Buy is running a buy two, get one free Nintendo Switch game deal right now. So those 6 Pokemon games, I got them for about $40 each because of the buy two, get one free. And it works on pre-orders, so I'm getting Echoes of Wisdom and Mario Party and Emio for cheaper than what they are retailing for. I do think that's another benefit of physical games. It seems like it's easier to find deals. Now, I was using the Nintendo Switch Online game vouchers where you could get 2 games for $100, so it's about $50 each game, but this Best Buy deal is better where you're getting each game for $40. This deal isn't all the time, but I'm going to try to take advantage of it as much as I can. I'm going to pick up a bunch of the first party Nintendo games on it as I possibly can, pre-order as many games as I possibly can, so I could get these games for $40 as opposed to $60. And that's how I'm going to approach this collection, because I already have most of these games digitally, so I don't want to pay full price again for them. So I'm going to look for deals like Best Buy's buy two, get one free. I know Target has a buy two, get one free. I know Walmart does deals. I know GameStop has deals. So I'm going to try and get them as cheap as possible because I've already purchased them before digitally. And I'm sorry, but I did lie to you. I'm probably going to buy a digital version of the game as well as a physical version of the game. I like playing at midnight and I hate having to switch carts. I'm sorry. And I don't know if I want to use this word, but I'm kind of looking at this as an investment. The stock market freaks me out. I have some investments, but I don't manage that account by myself because I don't know what to do. But I know that Nintendo games don't go down in value, and they're more than likely to go up in value. So maybe it's like a retirement fund. I think I've just been getting a ton of dopamine hits, and that's why I want to do this more. Buying GameCube games has been a big dopamine hit, and now trying to build up a physical collection for the Nintendo Switch is giving me dopamine. I have been so adamant about buying digital games for years. This is a complete shift for me. I think people will be super happy to see that I'm actually buying physical games as opposed to digital. But let me know in the comments below. I want to thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you all next time. We'll get there.